Welcome to Dubsy Bricks, and it's haul time. And in here we've got a Lego order that's come from Germany. My friend Klaus, also known as Brickeridoo, he went to the Lego factory a couple of weeks ago. Before he went out there, he asked me would I like anything from there if they had it. So I sent through a list of all the parts I was after, and throughout the course of the day, once he was there, he was sending me all these photos of what was available, and he managed to pick me up some great stuff. So I can't thank Klaus enough for doing so. And also, whilst I was at it, I purchased a couple of orders off of his Bricklink store, and I'll leave a link to his Bricklink store in the description below, as well as his two YouTube channels. He's got one channel which is dedicated to his Bricklink orders, and the other one is for his mocks, which he's currently doing a Star Wars Tatooine mock. So I highly recommend checking them out, and especially the Bricklink store. Very reasonable prices, and you won't beat the service. And here we have it, and as per usual, everything is always so well packed when you get an order from Brickeridoo. Klaus takes so much pride in all of his Bricklink stuff, so I really do appreciate how good a job he does with that. So without further ado, let's start unpacking and seeing what we got in here. And here are all of the bags, all ready to have a look and see what's inside. And whenever you place an order of Brickeridoo, you always get some sweets, so thank you very much, Klaus. And this is absolutely amazing. What would a trip to Legoland be without a souvenir? So let's open that one first and see what we've got. Oh, and this is absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Klaus. It's a Legoland exclusive, set 40710, and there's some really cool pieces in that. So, oh, it's amazing. I thought I heard something else rattling around in here, and let's have a look. And we have a golden brick. Oh, look at that. It's even personalised, Dubsy. That is such an amazing touch. Thank you so much, Klaus. I really do appreciate that. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you. So let's see what other parts we've got. And in this bag we have got the 1x1 corner snot bricks in dark bluish grey. Now, snot bricks are one part that I was trying to get as many of as possible. I use so many of them in both Mandalore and particularly in Gotham with the buildings. They're very good for getting the extra details on the walls with using ingots and tiles. So yeah, I'm really glad that they had those. Now these pieces, they were restricting them to 100 grams, it said on there, but Klaus was able to pick me up, I think it was 300 grams worth. And these support pillars are going to be so useful for the Gotham build series. I want to have so many raised sections on there, and I'm considering altering the design of the raised train line and integrating these into them. But yeah, again, these are not cheap pieces to buy directly from Lego, so it's a very good way of getting them, and a whole bag full of them. So looking forward to integrating them into the city. Now this next bag is masonry bricks, and as you can see from these photos here, they had an amazing selection of the masonry bricks. They're pretty much any colour that you could ask for, and there was no restrictions on them either. So I've got dark bluish grey and sand blue, and I think it was about 300 grams worth of the dark bluish grey I went for. And yeah, so again, it's nice to have these bricks in different colours, as it means I can actually change a couple out on some of the other builds. At the moment I've just used light bluish grey for several of the buildings, and it'd be nice to put the odd sand blue one in there to show some sort of weathering to the build. And in this bag here we have some more of the masonry bricks, and again these are in sand blue, and I really do like the colour of this. As you'll be aware if you watch my Gotham build series, I'm trying to keep the city quite toned down colour wise, as you would expect with Gotham, and these ones are going to be absolutely perfect for integrating into the city. And in this next bag we have got more snot bricks, and this time it is the one where you got the studs on all four sides, and I'm always running out of these. When I was trying to do the pillars on the courthouse, I was robbing them left, right and centre of a bit of builds I've already got, so it's nice to finally have a whole bag of these, so that should keep me going for a fair while. And next up we have some of the 1x1 plates in light bluish grey, and again always running out of these, and I'm using them for a lot of detail in the pavement areas of the docks area, and also the builds themselves. It just allows me to add a lot more detail into them. So again, it's good to get 100 grams worth of those. And also we have them in the 1x2 in the light bluish grey, so hopefully these are going to last me a fair while. But I do always feel with these particular parts you can never have enough of them. And Gotham is going to be a large city, and we're going to need plenty of windows, so we've got the 2x2s here in black. The glass pieces, I managed to pick a whole load of those up off of the pick a brick wall a little while ago, so just needed the frames. Again, it's really good to have plenty of those. And I think I've got 200 grams worth of the window frames there. So that should be good for a good couple of buildings. And in this bag we've got more of the masonry bricks, and this time it's in the olive green colour, and I think this is such a nice colour brick, and I think it's going to look perfect in Gotham City, especially around the docks area if you want some area where it looks like the sea has weathered the walls a little bit. So yeah, really pleased to have 100 grams of that in the collection. In this one here we've got a load of the ladder pieces, and it's one part that I want to add to all of my buildings which I haven't even started yet, and it's fire escapes. So I'm going to be having 2 of these either side, and I just need to get the ladder piece which goes along, which has got the clips on the end, and then obviously a ladder piece will go down. So it's good to have a whole load of these, and it won't be enough for the entire city, but this bag here should get us started well. So all I need to do now is just find somewhere where I can get a whole load of those, the other ladder pieces, and then we'll be able to get that all sorted on the builds. In this bag here we have a whole load of these trans clear plates, and these are going to come in really handy when it comes to doing the Mandalore throne room for the glass walls. And once I finish with them, I can then use them in the Sea of Gotham, and allow me to raise the trans blue plates, trans blue tiles up by the odd stud here and there to give it more of a waved effect. So they're going to come in really handy. In this bag here we have some 1x1 of the light bluish grey tiles, and again these I'm going to be using all over the Gotham dock area on the pavements, and also a lot of the buildings. They come in very handy when I'm doing the patterns on the snot bricks on the walls. And in this bag here we have some of the dark bluish grey snot bricks that are too wide. Klaus went to the Lego factory with Johannes from VineYard Bricks, and there were some parts that weren't available at the brick factory that Johannes actually had in his Bricklink store. So he very kindly sent them on to Klaus, and he only charged me the same as what it would have cost had they been able to buy them at the Lego factory for me. So a massive thank you to Johannes, and I really would recommend everybody checking out both VineYard Bricks as well as Brickeridoo's Bricklink stores. And I will leave a link to both these stores in the description below. And in here we have got 100 grams of the dark bluish grey ingot pieces, some 2x2 of the light bluish grey tiles. You can never have enough of these in a Lego city. And finally some 1x2 of the light bluish grey tiles. Again, all these pieces are going to come in so useful in Gotham. And in this box here I've got a couple of orders that I placed directly with Klaus, and these are going to be for Gotham and for Mandalore. So I've got some dark bluish grey plates, I think they're 2x16s, some snot bricks, and these pillars are for the courthouse. Got some more of the snot bricks, some 2x14 of the dark bluish grey plates. I think I tried to wipe Klaus out of all of his dark bluish grey plates because I knew I was going to need it. Some 2x10 of the dark bluish grey plates. Got these round pieces here. These are potentially for a future mock, and we've got these arches here, and these are going to be for, again, hoping to use these on the clock tower on the courthouse. Some 2x6 in dark bluish grey, and some of the corner bricks there. I've got 3 of the Rebel Fleet Troopers, and again this is for a potential future mock that I'm hoping to do after Mandalore. Some 1x4 of the dark bluish grey plates, and again all these pieces here are for Naboo starfighters, which is for another future mock which I hope to do in next year or two. So I thought, get the parts in now ready. So yeah, there will be potentially a Naboo mock coming up on the channel. And what an amazing haul that was. That was so much fun unpacking all of these pieces in here. And once again, I can't thank you enough, Klaus, for everything. It was brilliant on the day with all the photos coming through and the videos of the Lego factory. It was a great experience, and choosing the pieces. There were some parts I hadn't put on my list, and Klaus was there asking, would I like these? And yeah, it was absolutely brilliant. And it really has helped a lot, because all of these pieces would have cost me so much more had I bought them directly from Bricklink or from Lego.com. So it really has helped me to get a lot more building done for a much cheaper price. So it is very much appreciated. So if anybody out there is wishing to place an order, highly recommend checking out Brickeridoo or VineYard Bricks. I'll leave, as I mentioned before, a link to their shops in the description below. Show them some love, place an order with them, you won't be disappointed. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to give us a big thumbs up. If you haven't already done so, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content on the channel. And if you know anybody else you think would be interested in building Gotham or building Mandalore, please share the channel with them. Anyway, thanks for watching, bye, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.